Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is showcase number 60, as always hosted by Ronan, and we play in levels made by you. So all complaints also up to you and to you. And we start with Zip Campus by Shadinuk and Maki collaboration, and well, this is very big, hard, tricky track with a lot of really cool features. There is like hidden paraglide in the soccer field, where if you score the goal, you receive paraglide. I never tried because we have only 5 minutes, and the thing Shad told us after showcased. So there are a lot of cool features that you can discover on the track. So yeah, encourage you to play it. And as you can see, I didn't finish this track because for me it was slightly hard, but overall really nice track, a lot of really cool stuff. As I said, a little bit harder. Sport is not my thing, so everything about study in a school, fine. Everything about sport, not my. Shorty Made by Morty Shade. Third track, quite hard because of pipe transitions, and again thanks to ZSL pipe thing, I become way better than I was before, and I was really lucky to finish it with all these bounce of the mushroom. So yeah, nice lucky finish. I really don't know, can you do it not bounce from the mushroom or like over jump it with proper line, but finish is a finish. Panis Celebritatis Probationum by Tiger Play on PC, and probably at some point I summoned something after such names. As of track, again, this quite hard track, but at least I can say in Tiger style, with all these line twist, sharp turns, consistent camera changes, and really hard speed check jump into the finish, which I honestly didn't do, and I have just several attempts to finish it, and all of them were failed. But as you can see, not a lot of people finish it. So yeah, quite hard track, maybe more time could help, but we never know. Bufflin Brown by Mockster, and this is dirty, grassy track. At least there are a lot of signs, and at least you understand what and how you need to do. Personally, I found that to not do the loop in second pipe after checkpoint 2 is slightly faster for me, like half a second overall. But again, really tricky track because of all this dirty grass. You need to be very careful because grip is really off when you do it. So yeah, hard but doable. The Pond by Hate Hater, and this is really nice, decorated, really cool track. Quite hard, especially at the end, and as a lot of track with one checkpoint at the beginning or zero checkpoint, people find a lot of shortcuts here. Well, basically one. There's AFK, and you can use it to cut a lot, because this is a paraglide, so you need to be very careful on a paraglide. Take a first checkpoint, and then you can straight forward to the finish, and basically it gives you like a lot. 15 seconds? Winter by Horde. Ice track. I don't like ice track, especially such non-standard one, but it's only my problem. A lot of people finish it. It's very doable, quite hard. There's still a lot of place where you can fall off or fly off, and you need to be very precise on checkpoints and finish itself. But there are 2 of them, so if you miss first one, go down, and you definitely took the second one. But probably if there wasn't like directs in front of me, I would definitely fall off to the second one. Train to Nowhere by Variable Ferret. Yet another cool track, cool idea of the track, and it's all about made it all in time, because at the end you will face a really cool idea. It's a train, so if you're quite fast you can jump and hook to it, as several other people do, and as you can see it is faster than normal driving, so you will be faster to the finish. So, and again, it's like 2-3 seconds faster. So yeah, it's basically, if you do all good, at the end you will be even better. Zipkis 2000 by Drguava, and this is like classical 2-lap track with all this arcade color from like 2000, I guess. And I enjoy this track. It's all about line. One problem, it's quite long for 5-minute round. Basically you have just 3 attempts. If you not screw it up anywhere, I have only full 2 attempts, which almost until like last 30 seconds give me like 3rd position. But 2 attempts looks like nice. 2 laps, it's more like qualifying lap for like, I don't know, like NASCAR, I guess, Indy race cars. Like Formula 1 have a different format of qualifying, but I really enjoy all these banks, all these really tight corners where it's all about like honestly like a pixel matter to be really precise, to not hit the barriers. So yeah, I really enjoy it. Jumblet Mess by Dapper Duck, and old Dapper Duck is back with really tricky tracks. Yes, I know, and I tell this a lot, that you can switch camera from what after like give you, but I tried to do this track from 3rd person view and it's even worse. So you just need to know this track, and honestly for me it's also a luck. I genuinely don't know how I was like lucky to jump and not crash in the funnel and go into the finish. So yeah, a really hard track, and well, as you can see, leaderboard, not a lot of people could finish it. Cyberpunk Mortisintis, very fast, quite short track, but I really enjoy all these tight lines, fans, and trying to find the better line. And again, because it's quite short track, you have a lot of attempts to do it. Or maybe I love it because I was top 3, who knows? Collidable Object Positional Unconventionally by Ogil Games, and probably I could say classical Ogil Games track with all these really unstandard line, unstandard layouts of the object on the track, and for some reason I started loving such type of tracks. They're not long, but when there's no speed checks, it's pretty nice. Cowtown Jump track by OLR94, and I'm not really big fan of such type of tracks. It's basically all about precision, like proper amount of arms up and all of this stuff, which I'm really bad at. And overall you need to be, as I said, really precise on all this jump, like counting all your like losing speed, all your bouncy stuff. It's annoyingly hard for me. Again, probably only luck could help me finish such type of tracks, or a lot of time with grinding, and probably for the most other players in this showcase room. And we have top of the day track from Ultimate Billy. Very fast, very hard, at least this time. And top of the day, it's another tournament where you'll basically have 2 attempts per round. If you're on the last 4 spot, you'll kick off. And looking at my results, like top 16, it seems really nice, not the last, but looking on the times that I have just 2 lucky attempts for whole this track for 5 minutes, probably this time I would finish last, because for me it was very hard, very fast track with a lot of smoke from my tires and crashing a lot. Graphical decline by Travesty, yet another white, like non-standard track. All this object inside the pipe solid. So basically at the end, Travesty, who's after here, said that basically you need to do like a lot of loops, and like correct loops are give you like a proper line. But he said that almost at the end, and I didn't get it at the beginning, so I again not finishing this track, and I always was hitting with this mark, and I just like didn't get it how to do it properly. Big issue for me. So yeah, what should I name this by Willy? And if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. As of track, I would say this jump after checkpoint 2 is the only hard thing on this track. If you do it like all correctly, like using inner wall ride, outer wall ride, you can do it. Just not hit anything and you have enough speed to do the jump. All other like slalom icy tube is just physics, it's get you there. Madness by The Claw, and yet another really, I would say, interesting track. First of all, it's quite long, and as you could see at the start of this, it consists from 2 parts, like going straight or going right, and I assume it really doesn't matter which you take or choose first, but because for me jumping from the track down is harder, I try this element for like 5 minutes or 4 and crashing all the time, and then I try the straight part like just to understand what's there. And there also was some kind of really hard elements that I just don't understand how to jump to the fans that should give you like push up. You will see it, there's like a blue hand that you somehow need to go up. I never have enough speed. So for me, another really hard track. If I remember correctly, no one finished it because there should be some more time for like discovery, let's say this way, this track, because it's quite complicated. And yes, if you won't go to the finish, you also need to go like made a drop into the pipe, but basically another one, or maybe there are some kind of logic switch that push you to the last part of the track, but well, again, I don't know, it's just my assumption. Okay guys, that was it, all the tracks for today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you love them. As always, leave comments, what's your favorite track from this week? Did you finish all these really strange hard tracks? Did you find all like Easter eggs, like gliders and other stuff? And see you next time in next video.